Many people are using ChatGPT wrong and they just don't realize it. It's the beginner steps that they're missing. Over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through and give you guidance on how to set your ChatGPT up like a pro so you get better insights, better results, and you work faster and smarter. Let's get into it. A lot of people skip this step, and it's privacy. It's crucial. So if you head over to your settings, look at your data controls, and then you can toggle on and off whether your chats are used to improve the AI model or not. So if you go bottom left and go to settings, and then click on data controls, it'll take you to a place where you can toggle on and off to improve the model for other people. I always want to toggle mine off. So I click off and then done, and you can see that there it's been updated off. If you're working on sensitive stuff, such as business ideas, client information, or personal information, you probably want to turn that off. You can also clear conversations anytime or clear your entire history. Bottom line, you're in control of your data. It takes 30 seconds to lock this down. Now, this is where things get really powerful. Memory. ChatGPT can remember things about you over time. Your preferences, your projects, and even how you like your responses formatted. You can manage this in memory settings. Turn it on and off, and you can even see what it remembers. So how do we get there? We click bottom left on our name. This time we're going to go to personalization. And when we're there, we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you can click your memory settings on here. Mine are off, but you can click them on and it'll start to learn and create memories of the chats and the projects that you've done. And when you go into manage, you can see here all the saved memories that it's learned about you over a period of time. For example, you can tell it, keep answers short and actionable, and it will adapt moving forwards. It's pretty much like training your own AI assistant without any coding. Think of custom instructions as your AI personality settings. You can tell ChatGPT who you are, what you do, and how you like your responses delivered. So how do we get there? We go bottom left on our name and personalization again, and we scroll about halfway down to custom instructions, and we can start to tell ChatGPT who we are on a personality level, what we like, what our interests are, so that it starts to learn a bit more about us and gives us more of a tailored response to who we are. You can also put in there your nickname, your occupation, some additional information so it can start to learn and give you more of a tailored and more personalized response. For example, I'm a content creator. Give me engaging, high energy responses. And this saves you repeating yourself every single time. Set it once and every conversation instantly gets better. Sometimes you don't want ChatGPT to remember anything. That's where temporary chat comes in. You toggle it on and it's basically incognito mode. So if we hover over on the top right hand corner, you're going to see a little speech bubble, and that's where we find our temporary chat. Once we go in there, you're going to see that the temporary chat says it won't be in your history. So temporary chats won't appear in your history, but for safety purposes, they might keep hold of the chat for 30 days. You'll also see that there's no model training. So temporary chats won't be used to improve their models when you turn this on, and also the memory's off. So whilst the temporary chat's on, ChatGPT won't be using it to update its memory. No memory, no saving, no history. Use this maybe when you want to ask it more sensitive subjects, maybe you're testing ideas, and you just want a clean slate every time. This is the skill that changes everything, prompting. Most people ask basic questions and get basic answers. You need to be more specific. So let's start off by giving a bit of a bad prompt or a poor prompt. So we're just going to ask it, create me some marketing. And as you can see, it doesn't really know how to respond because we've not given it enough detail and enough information for ChatGPT to give us a relative response to us. So instead, what we want to do is, in this second example here, you can see there's a really long, lengthy prompt. I'm letting ChatGPT know who I am, my position in the business, what I want to achieve. I've said here I'm a gym owner. I want a content strategy plan for the next 30 days. Let them know in Manchester. And I've started to let them know my target market, who it is that I'm looking to create that content, that marketing for. and sort of like the end goals. So obviously I've also mentioned there that a key asset of the gym is the sauna. So let's see what happens once we give it this level of detail of a prompt. And as you can see, it gives a much more detailed response. It creates like week by week, day by day, a plan. It tells me about all the platforms I can go on, TikTok, so on and so forth. And then it also gives me what it's likely to deliver, what actual results, what will drive this. So more lengthy the prompt, more information on the prompt, the better the response. Bad prompting. Make me some marketing content. Better prompting. Make me 5 viral TikTok ideas for my fitness brand for beginners. See the difference? The clearer your input, the better the output. Think of ChatGPT as a really smart intern, but it needs a bit of direction. Projects is where you organize your work like a pro. Instead of scattered conversations everywhere, you can group related conversations together. For example, you can make a different project for things like YouTube planning ideas, business ideas, fitness goals, and it all just stays in that one area. So how do we create a project? Well, you can see on the left-hand side there, it says projects or new projects. And you can see one, I've just built one there, just to demo it. So you can see it there right now, which is ChatGPT 10-minute tutorial. But if you click new project, you can give your project a title. Here we're going to put in Barcelona trip, fancy trip to Barcelona. And I want to know all information about the trip to Barcelona, but I don't want to lose it in a load of chats on the left-hand side. So I'm creating a project for it. And that will centralize all of my Barcelona trip in that one area. So we can also delete, say you've been to Barcelona, you've been back, you can actually delete the project too. This is a real game changer if you're using ChatGPT daily because it turns chaos into structure. Ever had a fantastic response from ChatGPT and lost it? Yeah, same. Did you know that you can actually search your entire conversational history? So underneath the clock there, right at the top left, you can see it says search chats, and it'll show you the past sort of day, 7 days chats. But what's really cool is you can actually type in their search chats. So I'm going to look at gym from today, gym marketing plan, and I just put in gym marketing, and it'll bring up every single keyword in the search history on all my chats with those words in it. So it's super cool and easy to get back to key chats that you've missed. Just type a keyword and instantly pull up past conversations. No more scrolling forever to find that one golden answer. If you use ChatGPT every day, this one's going to save you time. This one actually feels a bit insane. You can actually talk to ChatGPT on your mobile. All you need to do is press the voice button and start speaking. Here's the mobile version. So if you just click down voice, hold it down and start talking to ChatGPT, watch what happens. It talks back. It's awesome when you want to ask questions on the go or brainstorm ideas or have full-blown conversations. It's like having an AI in your pocket 24/7, and it speeds you up when typing just feels too slow. Did you know you're not just limited to text in ChatGPT? You can actually upload things into it too, including like PDFs, spreadsheets, photos, and have ChatGPT analyze it for you. So to do this, hover over the little plus, click it, and it will say file upload or photo upload. And then just select the file, the spreadsheet, the Word document, the photo that you want to import. Import it. I'm not going to do that here, but you can import it and then prompt ChatGPT with the prompt of what you want it to do. So you can ask it questions like summarize this, explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old, or analyze this spreadsheet. It works great for if you're doing things like research, working, studying. It's going to save you hours of manual work and it's going to do it in minutes. Finally, you can use ChatGPT for web browsing. You can basically get ChatGPT to go out and get real-time live information on things like industry trends, the latest news, or you can even compare 2 products through ChatGPT. So I like to use this little web button there, and then it knows that I want to search the web. I'm going to ask it, search for some AI courses for me and give it a bit more of a detailed prompt. And then look, it can search the web, it can can tell me what courses are out there, it compares them, it gives some analysis on them, and it basically browses the internet and gives me the pros and cons of the product that I'm looking for, which is unbelievable because it's going to save you a whole bunch of time of searching through Google. You can see there the sources that it's taking the information from as well. Think of it as Google meets AI, but really smart. And that's the clock going to 0 on our 10-minute countdown for ChatGPT for beginners. I hope you like the tips and tricks. They are very beginner friendly. It can get way deeper, trust me. And over the next coming weeks, we'll be giving you more content, more videos on the AI tools that are out there, some tips, tricks, use cases, and how to use them properly and keep yourself safe. So if you want to follow this channel for more content like that, please subscribe, follow, like this video and comment. It will really help me out. It will really help the channel out. And it's just great to have you here. Until the next time, peace.